today is to inspire others to follow the footsteps of what these amazing folks have done. Just to give you an idea of the difference a handful of people can make, these 5 individuals, in just the last decade, through their work, have been responsible for over $45 million of giving of funds, services, and supplies to the organizations they support.
We bring together all aspects of our shoreline community, whether it's faith groups, civic organizations, schools, businesses, professional organizations, to mobilize dollars and volunteer labor to build these habitat homes in New Haven.
We really try to bring the full power, if you will, of our foundation and our bank to the nonprofit community through our giving, through scholarships, through sponsorships, and most importantly through the activities of our employees.
We work in 24 rural communities. A community is about 5,000 people, and we work in everything from education, healthcare, clean water, building infrastructures like roads and renewable energy sources, and then also economy. We invest in small micro enterprises all the way up to small and medium businesses, and we track poverty levels over time.
We're dedicated to the idea that it is possible to end hunger in America and malnourishment in a manner that is sustainable, self-reliant, and healthy. There are 50 million Americans who are hungry, officially. We don't call it hungry anymore in a politically correct environment. We call them food insecure.
We had an employee that worked across from where I worked, and his name was Don Shilevitz, and his son, Dave Shilevitz, went to Norwalk High School and was killed in a car accident. We started this little race, and then we put this scholarship in Dave Shilevitz's name. Today, that's one of our centerpieces that we do, and we are really blessed to raise, I think, over $100,000 each year now. We put about $1.5 million back.
The way we think about the foundation is an independent endeavor that we are dedicating our lives. That doesn't mean we're expecting the employees. It's linked closely and yet not mandated.
I make sure the employees know that we have a one view of giving, and that's just being a good employer and a good corporate citizen. So they're independent.
Our philanthropic strategy has always been really to encourage individual passions and individual excitement around issues.
We believe that engagement in the nonprofit community should come from an individual's DNA.
Employees love to do this. It's like the most fun to see how energized they are.
Working side by side with the families, working side by side with your fellow employees, having a hands-on experience is life-changing.
The statistics are pretty jarring that in our country, the poor on average give 3 times the percentage of their income to giving than the wealthy. It's even worse in Fairfield County, one of the wealthiest areas of the country, far worse. Is it a lack of awareness? Is it not knowing what to do, how to get started?
You have to believe that it's a good thing. You have to believe that baby steps count. And then, of course, there's a million ways, like you just suggested, where you put together a small committee to do things. But just baby steps of whatever it is.
I think the key in any philanthropic effort in a company is to build a culture where it's part of who you are, it's what you do. I like opportunities that are hands-on as a starting point. Give them time in their workday, because that's a commitment, that's a reflection that it is authentic.
You've got to choose something that you're passionate about. You've got to choose education, you've got to choose kids, you've got to choose building houses, you've got to choose something that you can get behind and you love the mission of.
The idea of even getting involved is somewhat too big to even get started. So actually coaching a millennial and saying, nothing is too small. I mean, literally, if you are giving $1 every month to something that you're passionate about, that counts.
Nothing we do or nothing you do is ever enough. The job of a leader is not to inspire. The job of the leader is to learn to be inspired.
The most important thing is to recognize that you want to give back and then decide how you want to do it.
It's part of who we are. We're around for 165 years, and we've been doing this for 165 years.
Each of the panelists was so clear about how they gave and why they did it, and about how good it made them feel. So I think if people can get that and get the idea that not only can I do some good, it's going to be a lot of fun.
I know, Ashok, you're not supposed to inspire, but you all inspired deeply today, and it was an amazing discussion, and I look forward to seeing more of the great work that you all are doing. Thank you all so much.